People say you'll never be nothing, you'll never be something. Well, you know what I think it's crazy for you to believe everything you hear. So take it.
I guess for myself, as with everybody else, this whole process of being beautiful or coming to love yourself has been a battle. It's been a struggle over many years. I think it's only in recent years where I've really come to really understand my worth and my identity in Christ. And it's been interesting. I guess one area of insecurity that I will encourage people with today is just being confident in the call that's upon your life and being confident in the fact that God has made you uniquely. For myself, I always felt like, God, I'm inadequate. You know, if you were going to call people, then surely you're going to want to call that person that has two parents together, that has, you know, the son or the daughter of a pastor, or someone that has been saved their whole life. Like, if you're going to call someone, you're going to want to call someone that's, you know, almost perfect. And I think for me, an area that I struggled with was understanding that God can call me and God can choose me. And because He has chosen me, He will qualify me. I definitely felt inadequate in different areas. I felt inadequate within my own voice. Have you ever felt like you don't have an opinion, or your opinion is invalid, or you can't speak and you can't talk? Everyone else can have an opinion, everyone else can have a voice, but your voice is irrelevant? That's exactly how I felt for many years. I felt like it was easier for me to be silent and be quiet about my opinions of stuff because I genuinely didn't feel confident in my voice. I think in recent years I've really grown to embrace the fact that God has called me who He has called me. In regards to ministry, I've come to embrace the fact that I might not preach like someone else, I might not talk like someone else, I might not have all the Bible verses flowing out of my skull, and just the other things that make me who I am. I've come to embrace that I have a voice, I have a message, and God has called me to be a voice for our generation. And I guess my encouragement is to the people that feel like, God, I just don't know if I can accomplish that which you have asked for me to do. I don't know. It's like the vision seems so big. Are you sure I'm the person to do this? My encouragement to you will be firstly from the life of Moses, also from the life of Jeremiah, and also from the life of Elijah. God calls people, and although you might not have the words to say, although you might not have the, you know, the right things to do, you might not know everything, but God knows everything. And the same way He said to Moses is the same thing that He did with Jeremiah. He said, behold, this day I put my words inside of your mouth. God didn't say to them, oh no, it's okay if you can't do this, oh don't worry about it. God said, I'm going to put my words inside of your mouth. I'm going to make you equipped to do that which I want you to do. And I think that's something that we have to embrace. So it's almost like God doesn't tell them that they're perfect. God doesn't even bother to say to them, yeah, I'm going to perfect you. But God just says, you might be inadequate, but in me, I'm going to make you adequate. I'm going to sort out everything that concerns you. And I find so much courage in that, to know that, God, if you truly called me, then you are going to keep me. I don't have to worry about how I'm going to eat. I don't have to worry about anything like that. If you called me, God, you're going to sustain me. And I like to say it all the time, but the God that calls is the God that keeps, and that's one thing that I'm learning. For those of us that have ministry on the inside of us, for those of us that want to serve God but you're thinking, I can't do this, know that in Christ Jesus all things are possible and He makes all things new. Don't worry about your past, you know, just focus on serving Him and He perfects everything that concerns us. Another thing that I battled hard with was discontentment. I would look at my present circumstances and I'd be like, God, I'm in a job that I hate. I'm amongst people that I'm not feeling this. You know, it doesn't look like what I can see in my spirit's eye. It doesn't look like that which I know that I'm supposed to be doing. And I would always have to seek comfort in the Lord and know that things might not look perfect now. Things might not look good now. Things might not be amazing now. But God makes everything perfect. Ecclesiastes 11:4 talks about, if you wait for the clouds to be perfect and the wind to be perfect, you'll never sow and you'll never reap. Run with your present knowledge, run with the present, run with that which you have already, and God will equip you as you go along. As you make yourself available to God, He will use you. But a lot of us sit and fold our arms and say, I'm not usable. God will use whoever's available. If you're truly available, be available, and don't feel inadequate about your voice. Don't feel inadequate about your giftings or your talents. Know that God can use anybody. He used a donkey. He can use anybody. He spoke. He could do anything. God is an amazing God. So avail yourself and allow God to use you. Get around people that can help you and get around people that can train you. But yeah, just know that if God has called you, he has called you, full stop. No one can tell you otherwise. Don't listen to the naysayers. People like to talk about anything. Don't listen to it. The God that calls is the God that keeps. And that's a little bit about my beauty journey.